All right, so back with another message here. All right, I don't understand why this hat always seems like it's a little crooked here. Oh, there we go. All right, what's cracking, everybody? 6:55 a.m. on November 12th, 2024. It's 32 degrees Fahrenheit and clear here. All praises to the Most High for waking us up this morning, for giving us the breath of life, for allowing us to be here with one another, sharing a brief moment in time with each other. Thank you to the Most High God, as always, you know. Anybody else suffering from like writer's block? Or like I don't know. I'm kind of feeling something about writer's block. Okay? I need to get me a black Scully. Yeah, probably should do that, huh? What was I going to talk about? I don't know. So while in meditation yesterday, I got a huge download. I just got God bumped. So I guess I can say what else? You know, people are gonna think what they want to think. People are gonna think that I'm crazy. People are gonna call me a conspiracy theorist. People are gonna call me whatever they want to. I don't care. I really don't care. I only care about if I should say stuff. I always ask you may not hear me ask, but anybody that knows how this communication goes with the Most High, with Spirit, with the Astro, you ain't got to say stuff out loud. A lot of things are a lot of communication, and we get as above, so below. The law of correspondence says that our brain is nothing but a computer any damn way. And so when we think things, it goes up there. And I'm always like, should I say that? How many of y'all confirmations? Should I say that? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but overall, it's just kind of like, why not? Hold on. All right. So yesterday, while in meditation, I got a download. Spirit told me, this is what the download is. Okay. So when I moved in, there's an apartment right next door to me, right? Well, I'm not going to say that. No, I'm not going to give away the apartment number. But when I moved in, within, I think it was like 7 days, whoever lived next door to me packed up all their stuff and moved out quick. This is a woman with some kids too. I think I only saw her like one time, and she had been here for a while. I found out. So she moved out, and out of the almost 2 years that I've been here, nobody's moved in, not a single soul. Now, what I did witness is that, so so everybody knows that for an apartment to be vacant, who's the first, outside of the rental office? The rental office knows it's vacant, but who else knows it's vacant? Maintenance. Maintenance knows when apartments are vacant. Come on now. They do. They got a whole list. They got a whole list of stuff. So what I would witness is that, you know, because maintenance here is shady as hell. They all been shady from top to bottom. Okay. I would notice that they would go to this apartment that's next door that's been empty since like right after I moved in here, and they'll knock at the door and go, maintenance. Maintenance, when they know damn well, why are you knocking on the door when you know ain't nobody living over there? And maintenance, and these aren't just like new maintenance people. This is like the head of maintenance and the assistant to the head of maintenance. These motherfuckers know who they ain't nobody living there, but they have to keep up the appearance that they're going in there. I don't understand why they just won't go in there. You know what I'm saying? But they gotta keep up. I don't understand what the whole maintenance. Okay, they knocking on the door where you know ain't nobody in that motherfucker. So I witnessed that. You know what I'm saying? One night when I was in there laying down, I'm hearing somebody just kind of knocking away at the wall, like hitting something, like they were doing some work. It was late at night too, but it was right next to my bedroom. So I emailed corporate, the regional manager, and I told them, like, there's somebody in this vacant apartment next door chipping away at the wall, banging it, at the floor. And again, as always, when I would contact corporate for the place that I live, McCormick and Barron and Salazar, that's the name of the place that owns these bitches. They would never respond. She responded and was like, "Thank you for the information." And you know what I'm saying? But they never looked into it. Why somebody would be over there at 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, banging away at the wall, banging away at the floor. It's so silly to me. They never looked into it. And I'm going to tell you why. Because what Spirit told me yesterday is that next door to me is the hub for all this recording and surveillance equipment. I used to see the guy that used to work at maintenance, he would, so it's kind of like basically what I picked up is, because I also at one point had downloaded a Bluetooth firewall app on my phone, and it tells you how many Bluetooth devices are in your immediate proximity. And damn, a bunch of them. And, you know, of course, people have phones and stuff like that, but no, like it was a lot of them. So, but I would notice this maintenance man would go park right next to my building all the time and just sit there for like 2 to 3 hours in his truck looking at his phone, right? Until I started looking out the window and like getting stuff on camera. So what I intuitively know, because it's just common sense, there was a way that they were, you know, he was coming and listening to what was going on in my apartment, or possibly even looking. I don't know why they would have to get close enough to the, you know, I don't know how that works. But then they would go next door and he would go, maintenance, go knock at the door. And then he would come, he would be in there for a minute. And then he would come out. But I would see him when he would go down the stairs and get in his truck. And he would always be like, and I saw it was like memory cards. Yep, it was like memory cards. And he would, you know, get them and he'd sit there and then he saw me looking and he'd zoom off. So what Spirit told me yesterday is that what is actually over there is like the hub. This is where all of these, this is where all of the surveillance, I don't know, hub devices are. So say like, for instance, if maybe there's like a router over there, maybe there's like a, something that's keeping track of, maybe like a screen or something. Maybe there's like a whole fucking desk over there. You know how we see those, oh, there goes the crow again. You know how we see the images of, you know, hackers sitting in front of a desk with a bunch of different screens and stuff. Maybe that's what's over there. But one thing Spirit made very clear is like, that is people, everybody around me has access to whatever is over there. So everybody can watch. Everybody can watch, tap in, listen, and see what's going on in my apartment. Isn't that some shit? I mean, relatively speaking, people can say whatever they want to say. I don't really give a fuck because I know what I've experienced. And I know that people were able to see what I had going on in my apartment, things that I was saying. And a lot of, and I'll tell you what too, that's a lot of reason why motherfuckers keeping their distance as well. There's some people I used to see outside all the damn time. I don't see no more. They stay in their motherfucking houses peeking out their damn windows because they already know that I know that they know. And if I know, then the feds got to know. You know what I'm saying? So basically what's going on over here is that these motherfuckers is trying to get me. I'm telling you, they've been trying to get me the fuck up out of here because they got to come in here and remove all the stuff that they put in here before I moved in. That's why it took me so long to move in here, because they had to get the wiring ready. They had to get everything set up in here so that they could illegally surveillance me. For what reason? I don't know. Well, I can suspect certain things, but overall, it doesn't matter why they chose to do it. It's wrong. It doesn't matter if an ex paid them to do it. It doesn't matter if family members paid them to do it. It doesn't matter if some government agency who chose to illegally surveillance me, you know, set it up to get it wired like this. It doesn't matter. It's still illegal and it's still wrong. I would be, you know, my mouth is watering right now because I would love to know what's next door. Okay? Why hasn't that apartment been rented out since I've been here? That doesn't even seem right, does it? No, that's the only apartment in this building that ain't nobody rented out. And somebody used to live there. And then the other weird thing was that, so when I moved in here as well, the building that's right next door to me, all of the apartments in there that were facing my apartment building, were vacant for a long ass time. Everybody moved out as well. So that's how I knew I was being watched. You know what I'm saying? I woke up when I first moved in here. I woke up and I looked out the window, and there was a dude just standing in the window, staring at me. You know what I'm saying? It was just weird. And I'm telling you, I game a long time ago. People moving out all of a sudden, just throwing that shit away, just getting up, just bam, bam, bam. You know, it's always. I also tell you this too. This is just a hint for anybody. You know that something is wrong. You know that you're probably being gang stalked or something like that. If within a year's time You got multiple people moving in and out of an apartment, and within a year's time doesn't even make sense because people generally sign like a year lease, right? Or even hell, a 6-month lease. When I was living in Rochester, the apartment that was above me had, and I lived there for 3 years, almost 3 years. They were moving people in and out of that place left and right. And the crazy part about it was that I did a little bit of digging around and researching. They basically paid somebody that was leasing the apartment. They were just allowing people to move in there and harass me and create noise campaigns and kind of threaten me and shit like that. I can't wait until there's a national and then a global conversation about these gang stalking initiatives, these groups that gang stalk, who's behind it. A lot of people are going to be very kind of surprised to find out that churches play a really big part of it, and Alcoholics Anonymous and Narcotics Anonymous, those groups as well play a big part in all that shit. They're going to be very, very surprised to figure all this out. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm ready for a national and global conversation about all these different things, because then what's going to end up happening is it's going to turn a lot of things upside down for people, because then it's not just going to be a conspiracy theory. It's not just going to be crazy people are saying this. They're going to see why people are going crazy. They're going to see why people are saying these things. That's why conversations about it are really, really important. You got to talk about stuff. You've got to be able to step out of the shadows, step out of this obscurity, step out of this isolation, this forced isolation, not the isolation that God put you in, but the isolation that these groups and society force you into to keep you quiet, because that's why they do it. They don't want anybody to hear your voice. Why you're hiding, why you're in this forced isolation that these groups put you in, that these communities put you in, they're going around telling everybody that you're crazy. They're going around spreading false narratives and false lies, and probably you got some false allegations on you too. But they're going around telling all these people all these different things about you while you're hiding, and you don't know about it, because they want people to believe. See, they're crazy. That's why they stay in their house, because they know they're guilty. That's why they don't talk to nobody. That's why they're scared to leave the house, because they know that they're wrong, or they're crazy, or they're using drugs, or that's what they do. That's exactly what they do. And so these motherfuckers over here, man, I'm telling you now, if there was a whole raid that was done on this rental office over there, these apartments over here, whoever owns these buildings would be in some very big, they'd have some lot of explaining to do. What do I believe though? I believe that there's a lot of people that, again, like I've said before, there are a lot of times in life I feel like where people that have authority and people that have positions of authority and power have an opportunity to do what is right. They have an opportunity to turn things around, especially when it comes to business. See, if I was a business owner, if I owned like a big corporation, and I found out that there were people that, like, say like if I owned like an apartment community, and I found out that the people that I left in charge there were up to shady business, and then to top it off, up to shady business, whether that be money laundering, fucking up the books, allowing people to move in to mass produce certain type of barbiturates and drugs. If I found that out, I would immediately get rid of people. People would have to go. I would launch my own internal investigation to figure out what was going on. I kind of feel like that's what a lot of businesses do. Instead of getting the law involved right away, they launch their own investigations. They look into things, and then before they really want to get the law involved, because business is about making money and minimizing your level of liability. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it. That's exactly what it is. But if it were me though, I would handle things, you internally first, and then take it from there. But if I ran like an apartment community, and I understood the fact that there were people that were probably harassing people or doing things to the residents, that's the biggest liability right there as far as finances is concerned, because if they're harassing people or doing things, kind of using their power the fact that they're a big entity, or like just using their position of authority, to being, because power, intimidation, it happens all the time. How a person could, because people always look at things from a very small scale as far as like lawsuits are concerned. But do you understand the fact that, if an apartment community has been harassing you and you can prove it, you have a paper trail that they've been harassing you, they've been doing things to you. Do you know how many millions of dollars you could sue an apartment, like a big company like that for? The big liability. So I'll tell you, me being who I am, So basically, just to kind of keep it going, if it were me, when I found that out, I would immediately try to remedy the situation. Maybe set aside some time to talk to the resident that's made complaints, or what I found out in my own internal investigation, to probably diffuse it, to make things better before things go too far, because it's the negligence. It's really the negligence that really kind of exacerbates the pain and the suffering that people go through. It's the negligence. And then it's also very much the links that places and companies go to, especially where you live, to cover it up. They just want to get you out of the way. They don't want to make anything right for you, though, before they get you out of the way. They just want to continue to keep motherfucking you, and then put you in a worse off situation so that you won't ever be able to, to recoup or to get any kind of justice for yourself. That's what I do know is happening, okay, or has happened and does happen to people, right? But immediately, like, wouldn't it make much more sense to kind of like remedy the situation? And but a lot of times people, they just don't want to pay out. But wouldn't it, a reasonable person, a lot of people become very unreasonable after bad things happen to them, which I understand. But me being a reasonable person, I would be like, okay, y'all gonna have to pay me for something for what I went through, but we're not gonna make a big deal about it. Fire these people, send them on their way, remedy my situation, and try to do what's right by me instead of trying to just save your own asses. But a lot of places just won't do that. But I personally believe that these motherfuckers definitely over here know who I am, especially in corporate. They definitely know who I am. And what I truly and honestly feel like is that the employees here, they weren't being honest with the corporate. They weren't being honest with corporate about what was going on over here. And if they were, corporate's up, then corporate's fucked. I choose to believe that this is such a big company that no, they allow the wrong people to have the wrong kind of power and influence in these situations, and they are probably performing their own kind of internal investigations on what's going on here. They should. If they're not, if they're watching now, you probably should, motherfucker. Okay. But yeah, that's what they're using that apartment next door for. That's the hub. That's where all the tech. That's where all the surveillance equipment is located. So you got neighbors and shit that are able to tap into the devices in your crib. Everybody's sitting around over there watching next door, watching upstairs, downstairs, across the hall. Everybody's watching and tapping, watching the fucking Truman Show. And so you gotta know these motherfuckers know, especially when they watching me, they gotta know that I know what they doing. And if I know what they doing, then all y'all know what they doing. They're tapping to my channel. And if all y'all are tapping into my channel know what the fuck is going on here, then so does other people, the higher powers, the federal government, and God. $8:44 on the clock when I look down. The devil can't steal my joy. The devil can't steal my happiness. Hell no. For what? It doesn't belong to him or them. You feel me? Shit. They want people. They want the enemy will always want you to feel like you don't have. Of course, we may not have the authority and power over what they choose to do or things that don't belong to us. Facts. But we definitely always have the power and the authority over who we are and how happy we are in situations, or how we let certain things affect us. Because a lot of times the way we the way we allow things to affect us determines the outcome of a lot of different situations. It's just like a bully. When you got a bully that keeps fucking with people, the bully keeps going until somebody finally says, "You're not doing that to me today." And the bully goes, "What you say? You're not doing it to me anymore. Yes, I am. Okay, well then we'll see what happens. But no, not no more. You kick a bitch in the nuts, kick a nigga in the nuts, however you want to look at it. And then the bully has to really kind of take a step back and reflect the fact that, well, this one's not a punk. We can't silence this one. I'm not saying get ignorant with people. I'm not saying get ignorant with your landlord. I'm not saying get ignorant with somebody at your job or in your community. But what I am saying though is that you don't have to allow somebody to push you into a place of fear. Because it's really just an illusion anyways. What the fuck are they can't put their hands on you. They can't do they know damn well the things that they're doing to people are illegal. And what they try to do is they try to keep you quiet. They try to scare you. They try to keep you in isolation so that you don't speak up about it. So that you're afraid to, because they want you to say, if you even open up your mouth or start to say something, we're gonna make things harder for you. Well, they're already wrong for making things hard for you in the first fucking place. They're already wrong. You're making it easy for the cleanup one. I'll be right back. How's everybody doing today? Grand rising, grand rising. Just got an out of work card out here. Sun Tzu said, a soldier's spirit is keenest in the morning. By noonday, it has begun to flag, and in the evening, his mind is bent only on returning to camp. This is the art of studying moods. Listen, assess the mood, then talk when the time is right. If you have bad news to impart or a touchy situation to discuss, be aware of the mood of the person you are going to talk to. With practice, you should be able to gauge when someone will be resistant to your ideas and when they'll be open to your point of view, and find a happy resolution. And happy to find a resolution. Okay. So, word of advice. I think we don't even need to. We're not going to go into no discussion about that shit. Okay. In short, just because you want to say something to somebody, just because you might want to talk about something with somebody, doesn't mean that they're ready to talk about it. Okay. A lot of communication heavily relies on a person being able to be empathetic and also sympathetic and very observant to how somebody's feeling at the time. Okay. You feel me? Just because you might want to say something or talk to somebody about something doesn't mean they are ready to have that conversation. One second. I just heard that somebody might feel a little guilty. Somebody might feel guilty and might want to get something. That's what I heard when I read that. Somebody could possibly be feeling very guilty. Somebody could, want to talk about something, get something off of their chest to lighten their load. And it may be something that they don't need to share with somebody at this point in time. Sometimes you do have to ask yourself, me telling this person this, is it going to help them? Is it just helping me? You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you do have to, tell people things that aren't, supposed to help them. But when it comes to somebody's guilt, when somebody's feeling guilty and they just want to get it off of their chest so that they don't feel bad anymore, no matter how that makes the other person feel, that's some selfish shit. Okay, that's when somebody's really kind of, you know what I'm saying? That's just what I heard. So somebody could be feeling guilty at this time, and wants to tell you something so that they can get it off of their chest, even though it's going to make you feel horrible. Because obviously if they feel guilty, it's something that they did. So basically it's kind of like somebody who's been cheating on you for a very long time. They start to feel guilty about it. Then they like, I gotta tell them. And they come home and how was your day? Well, I had a really rough day at work. I just want to kind of I just want to relax. And the person goes, sorry to hear you had a bad day at work, but I need to talk to you about something. I've been cheating on you for 12 years and blah, 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 blah. You just lay it out, right? And the other person's like, damn, really? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm picking up on. And the person's like, whew, I'm glad I got that off my chest. Glad I got that off my chest. Archangel Michael, please clear out the energy for this reading so I give a clear and concise message to the collective. All right. I like to ask that all evil eyes go blind and all your hustling demons go deaf. All right. Cranes in the Sky by Solange. Okay, somebody, you could be hearing that song, somebody's name could be Solange. Somebody could really like that song, Cranes in the Sky. All right. Somebody could be from Houston. Tell us what's the overall energy for this message. I told you. What the? What did I say? Somebody feel guilty as hell. Somebody's heavily burdened because they betrayed somebody. What the fuck? Listen. I told you. Somebody's heavily burdened. Somebody feel guilty as hell. Guilty. This is guilt. Ten of Wands to the Three of Swords. That's guilt. Somebody feels guilty for betraying somebody, okay? Backstabbing somebody. Tell me what this backstabbing is about. Tell me about this betrayal. Tell me about this ten of Wands to the Three of Swords. I told you. Sometimes I'm not gonna lie. I used to kind of get really, really excited when this kind of stuff would happen. But now I just accept the fact that I got gifts. And it's fine. Nothing to make a big deal about, okay? Do get a little warm and excited, get a little tingling. But it's... Tell me about this Ten of Wands, Three of Swords, okay? Tell me about this Ten of Wands, Three of Swords. I'll tell you what. There are 33 in the clock. There are a lot of people out here who really kind of hate on people with gifts. Like, seriously. These are the people that leave nasty comments. A lot of times people that leave nasty comments underneath the videos, especially if you're a content creator, are other content creators that make up fake accounts. Yes, they are. There are other content creators who are hating on you, who are competing with you. A lot of people that come by your channel that say they support you and shit like that, they don't. They just come by to be nosy and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not saying everybody, but it's just the truth. So what do? They come by, they check out, see what you're doing. They make you think that they like you and blah blah blah. But then on their other phone, they are under some weird ass account, without a profile picture. Maybe they do have profile pictures, I don't know. But under a fake account, harassing you while they're watching you. That's what they do. But I just thought about something. You know one thing I can do? I don't know how to juggle. I don't know how to juggle. Yeah, I don't know how to juggle. I don't know how to ride a motorcycle. I don't know how to ride a motorcycle I don't know. I don't know how to be a carpenter. Like there's all kind of things that everybody has gifts though, but people get fixated on things like that, but they don't think about the things that they're good at. They just think about the things that they're not so good at. And I'll tell you what, thinking about the things that you're not so good at and hating on other people for maybe what they can do that you may think that they're do better than you doesn't help increase your skill set. Hating on people does not make you look better than them, and it doesn't help you increase your skill set. It just doesn't. Ooh, my right ear is ringing. Tell me about this betrayal. Why this person is heavily burdened here. That's too many cards. Tell me about it's ten of Wands to the Three of Swords here. 10 of Wands to the Three of Swords. 10 of Wands to the Three of Swords. Ace of Wands. Tell me about this Ace of Wands, please. Somebody stopped you from being somebody is feeling heavily burdened because they betrayed you. They came against you. They stopped you from they made it they prevented a new start for you. Somebody stood in your way, or played a part in somebody. Confirmation. Somebody feels heavily burdened because they played a part in preventing you from being able to move forward from something or getting a brand new start. Okay. Spirit said, get a couple of state cards out here. Maybe this will help. Okay. I get so sick and tired of people that do this. You know, people. What? I'm picking up what I'm picking up from the energy of it all is this though. I don't know. This person feels guilty though. So it could have been. So basically, it could be somebody that, we talked about this about how people are told certain things about you or another person. Because what I'm picking up on is somebody could now be looking. Somebody's from Georgia. We'll get another one. Somebody could, So say like, for instance, that you applied for a job or something like that. Let's just very simple, like a job. And somebody that works where you applied that told the boss, like, that person's a bad player. I wouldn't hire them for anything in the world. And they go, you know what? I trust you. Something like that. So maybe maybe somebody feels kind of foolish. That's the opening accounts and cashing checks in your name card. That doesn't belong in there. That could have something to do with this. I don't know. Probably not. I don't know. There's nothing, no accidents in these messages here. Maryland. And Rhode Island was another one. So take it into red, Nate. Could be all of them. Could be none of them. But somebody prevented you from getting a new start. Okay. So tell us about this energy here. Tell me more about this person that wants to come and tell you this. So basically, it's just kind of like, let's say like if you are homeless, let's say like you're living on the street, living in your car, and somebody helped make it so that you were in this situation. So somebody coming to you, they find you, like, I don't know, they call you and say, hey, I need to come to, they run into you and they're like, you're living in your car, you're having very, very hard times. And the person goes, oh my God, I feel so bad because I could have prevented this from happening to you and I didn't. I just want to tell you I'm sorry. You're like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm kind of picking up on. Knight of Cups, fake ass, love bombing ass. Somebody's coming in to love bomb you. Somebody's gonna start by love bombing you. Okay, it's coming in with some fake ass love offer, fake ass apology here. Knight of Swords. Yeah, they're Knight of Swords. They're just rushing because they want to end this for them. They want to be able to relax. This person is probably, can't sleep. Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords. This person's it's gonna be a bombardment of, like, I'm telling you, this person is going to rush you with an apology or something like that because of something that they did. They want because they're trying to dead it. They just want this to be over for them. They are the one that's heavily burdened at this time. No matter where you are, you're probably dealing with your own set of burdens, or maybe you're getting through, or maybe this is something that already happened. Either way it goes, this person is still heavily burdened by how they participated in stopping you or preventing you from moving forward, getting a new start. Okay. Scab. Who is this person? What's the relationship between this person and the collective? Okay. What's the relationship between this person and the collective, please? Somebody from your punk ass family, a family member, or somebody you considered family. Is what I just heard. Somebody you considered family. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. What's the Wheel of Fortune? Ooh, Empress is turned over. So a feminine energy. Tell me about this Wheel of Fortune. What's the Wheel of Fortune here? Yeah, what they did had something to do with some type of what they did to put themselves. There was something that they did to put them on top of the Wheel of Fortune. That put them on top of the Wheel of Fortune. By them being on top of the Wheel of Fortune, I'm assuming must have put you at the bottom of the Wheel of Fortune, because they took an opportunity here. Yeah, I told you. What the fuck did I say? Nine of Swords. This is why they're stressed. From what they did. Whatever they did, okay? At the bottom of the deck. There was an ending here for you. Yes. Something they told a lie. They lied about something that they did. If they didn't lie about something, they totally fabricated something. They lied. Somebody, what am I picking up on? Let's see. This talks about illusions, deception. Six of Swords in the reverse. Whatever lie they told, however they played a part in this deception, put you in a Six of Swords in the reverse. It pushed you into some very turbulent waters here, into some type of ending. This person helped create an ending for you. Okay. Tell us about what happened. What was the lie about? Page of Pentacles. In the reverse, communication of some type of earthly matter, communication of some type of money. Okay? Yeah, they stopped it. They prevented you from receiving some type of message that would have helped you. Eight of Swords. Possibly could have helped you stay out of jail. Maybe somebody could have told something. Maybe somebody didn't tell the truth about something that would have kept you out of jail. That would have given you a new start. Yeah, now this person's in regret. This person wishes they wouldn't have ever done anything. Again, you. I don't understand why people want to come back and tell you. Especially when it comes to something like this. Go tell law enforcement. Go tell the law that you lied. You know what I'm saying? Because 9 times out of 10, if you've been through anything like this, so basically somebody could have prevented you from going to jail. Somebody could have offered up something. And the Eight of Swords could be anything that kept you trapped. Okay? It doesn't have to be jail, but it very well could be. Okay? Tell me more here. Somebody turned a blind eye, or somebody lied about something. Maybe somebody pretended like they didn't, because the Seven of Cups can talk about illusions. Maybe somebody pretended like they didn't know anything. Okay? With the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, with the falling under the Seven of Cups, it's like they could have said something with the Page of Pentacles out here, but they didn't. They didn't. or they weren't, or they were very dishonest about. Because the Page of Pentacles pages talk about communication. So it's kind of like, you know, somebody could have said something, but they pretended like they didn't know anything, quite possibly. Whoever you are, though, there was some type of entrapment here. There was some type of jail. The Eight of Swords here. You were trapped. Tell me more here. Oh, yeah. Yep. Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands. Sneak blocking. Tell me more. Temperance in the reverse. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands in the reverse. 9977. Whoever you were, your luck really changed for the worst. Okay, you're lost. You lost a lot. Okay, you lost a lot. Maybe suffered something. There was a huge imbalance here with the Temperance in the reverse. Somebody could have prevented you from going to jail. Somebody could have prevented you from getting locked up. You went through it. This is the Wounded Warrior card. You lost everything, but you still made it. You're whoever you are, you're very resilient. Something could have happened in the year 1999. You could have been born in the year 1999. I don't know. Again, somebody kept the secret from the justice system. Page of Wands didn't say anything. Didn't say shit. Some type of decision was made in the justice system because somebody didn't say something. It was a huge injustice here because of a secret that somebody did not tell. Page of Wands. Somebody could have said something and they didn't say it when they should have said it. And guess what? This was your worst nightmare. This was a very bad thing for you. It's like your worst nightmare came true when somebody could have said something. So basically now what are we talking about? You're the Nine of Wands here. So you've already suffered. You've already gone through it. And you know what? Although we're not very happy about those kind of times in our lives, it makes us stronger. You're the Wounded Warrior. You're resilient. You've gotten through to the other side. And you always remember that there's always some type of plan that we don't understand. Because God is the one that the divine is orchestrating a lot of things that we don't have any knowledge about or why it happens. But you made it through. Now this person wants to come and apologize for that shit. Whatever. All right, I'm over it. Let's get this Crow Tarot out, okay? I'm sitting here and I'm thinking right now about the number of people that could have possibly opened up their mouth and just told the truth when it spoke to proper authorities as it pertained to my situation. And I don't know if people did or didn't do it, you know, but from where I sit right now, ain't nobody did that shit. Not until they had to, until their ass was in trouble, but nobody just did it out of goodwill to say, you know what, this isn't right. Let me say something. Nobody did that shit. But this is about the company that we keep. The caliber of the caliber of people. Okay. It takes people to be looking at going to jail for the rest of their life, or for people to get hit with some charges where they're going to be spending a long ass time in prison before they go, you know what? I know something about something. Maybe we can cut a deal. This is some big shit. They trying to kill somebody. That's what I heard. That's what I just heard. So I don't know if that has anything to do with this, but I'm telling you now that a lot of people that don't want to go to jail, don't want to go back to prison, hold on to certain things until it's useful for them after you done already suffered through some shit. So a lot of times what they end up telling people don't even really matter because you've already suffered. You've already made it through the other side. When people had an opportunity to open up their fucking mouth and say something, they didn't do it. Because they was like, well, just in case I get in trouble, what I know about what's going on with the collective, well, I'm pretty sure I can get a immunity or a deal or something. Yeah, okay, fuckers. Yeah. Somebody wants to release whatever they've been holding on to, this secret. Yeah, they do. They want to tell you. They want to let it go. They want to release the secret. Okay? They want to release the secret. What is the collective going to do? What's the advice for the collective? What's the advice for the collective? Okay? What's the advice for the collective here? Ace of Swords. They're not going to be... What? Give me the Ace of Swords here. Thank you, Spirit. Knight of Pentacles. They're breadcrumbing you. They're still lying. They're not going to be fully honest about something here. Okay? Yeah. The Nine of Pentacles, because there's still something in it for them. They're looking to gain something. There's something that they want. There's something that they want. So it's kind of like with the Ace of Swords in the reverse to the Knight of Pentacles. It's like they're going to put this, somebody could be coming along to dangle the carrot in front of the donkey kind of energy. They're still trying to hold on to something here. So there could be a risk that if somebody were to tell you this, if they were to come totally clean, they're still trying to hold on to whatever they gained. So from this person, this person could have been paid to keep their mouth shut, or this person could have participated in something that took from you. Because remember, they went to the top of the Wheel of Fortune, whoever this family member is. And so it best believe if they went however this affects you, if they went to the top of the Wheel of Fortune, that means that your ass was at the bottom. So whatever they gained by being at the top of the Wheel of Fortune, they don't want to lose. They're still trying to hold on here. So they're not going to be perfect. They're not going to be honest with you about everything. They're still trying to hold on here. Knight of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. They're breadcrumbing you, so that they can hold. So they're not going to be perfectly honest with you about stuff. What do we have here? The Magician to the Hermit. Tell me what's this Gemini Virgo energy out here? This star. That's your energy here. Could be theirs too. The Empress. Huh? All this. Listen, major arcana comes out when it comes to the advice for the collective. We got the Four of Cups. They're coming to you for help now because you are who you are. Spirit saying nope. Don't agree. Don't listen to this part. The Two of Cups is in the reverse. Yeah, Temperance. Yeah, somebody Sagittarius could be coming towards you to offer you some type of to shake hands, to come back into union with you. Spirit said no, because the only real reason why they're coming back towards you now, because they couldn't tear you down. After everything that you've gone through here, you come out as the Magician, the Hermit, somebody. The Hermit is somebody that's very introspective, somebody that has made contact with themselves and the divine. The magician to the Hermit is like I know I said I'm tired of this word, but you are a master manifester. You are. To the Star, to the Empress, you're about to receive something. Some type of wish come true, because the Empress is about receiving. Okay? Some type of something is, your dreams are coming true here. Yeah, and now this person wants, this the Four of Cups is in the upright. In the reverse, what this means is that this person doesn't want to miss the opportunity when this dream come true comes in for you. Fuck you. Nope. Sagittarius or whoever the fuck this is, no. They want to come back around. I'm telling you, that's the reason why they're not going to be completely honest with you. Because now you made it through. You're the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Wands. You've already been beat the fuck up. You're the wounded warrior. You're already on the other side of whatever kind of challenges they could have prevented from happening for you. No. So now your dreams are about to come true here. Something that you've manifested, okay? I would tell this bitch to kiss my ass. Respectfully. Because they're a liar. They lied to you. And now they want to come back around. They feel guilty. Whoever this person is feels very guilty about what they put you through because it didn't work. Now, if it had worked, would they feel guilty? I don't know. Maybe if it did work, maybe if they were able to maybe keep you behind bars or keep you restricted, people still feel guilty about stuff and never say nothing, even after they've participated in it. But I'm telling you now that this person really, really, really feels guilty now, more than likely, probably because if you were to ever find out what they did, that you would definitely really cut this person off. So this could be somebody that maybe you are still in contact with. I don't know. Yeah, they want you to give something. They're looking for you to give and receive with them. That's their plan. Two of Wands. That's their plan here. But Spirit says, again, they're coming towards you with a plan because they know something's coming in. They're watching you probably, or they know your dreams are about to come true here. Because, and the reason why they know, see, a lot of times people will go, well, I don't have anything right now. How does anybody know what I got coming towards me? Because the plans did not work. You're still walking around. You're free. You're alive. So these people know, like, well, damn, if didn't none of that keep them, then whatever we were trying, they already know. See, it's hard to really kind of see things. And even for myself, it's really kind of hard to really kind of see what other people see. And you got to know that if a bunch of people sat around and they plotted and planned, or they set you up, they didn't say anything. A lot of people that stood in your way from you getting this new beginning, or this brand new passionate beginning here, a brand new beginning here, okay? That would have given you a brand new start. The Fool to the Ace of Wands in the reverse. That's what these people stopped for you, okay? This person here knew about it. They didn't say anything about it. And, you know, a lot of times with people, well, anyways, Spirit is saying that you don't need to talk to this bitch. Anyways, it's a done deal. Nope, don't agree. Don't get back into union with this person. This person is not coming towards. This is a very low vibing kind of connection here. But what I am going to tell you is this. So people take a step back and they go, well, everything that we knew was supposed to happen to this person did not happen. They made it through the other side of all the plots and plans. 9 of Wands, you're the wounded warrior. You are resilient. People see this. So what makes perfect sense? They couldn't do it, so now the wheel starts to turn. What people send out comes back. If it didn't work on you, so then it's got to go back to where it came from, right? They know. See, you don't realize it. You're probably still trying to figure out, why did everybody do this to me? Because they were trying to stop something coming in for you, or trying to stop you from getting to something. And now that they know that they can't stop you, they know, like, well, shit, we couldn't stop that person. So they obviously, what happens? We couldn't stop them. So now they're gonna get to where we were trying to stop them from getting. You feel me? So this is why you might got a lot of people coming back around you now, or trying to communicate with you or talk to you. You're like, what is up with this? What is all these people? I just went through some. Listen, I'm trying to recover, but see, what you don't see is that there's something waiting for you here. There was a reason why these people did what they did to you, outside of the fact that they don't like you. I've said this a million times. Fuck this bitch, whoever this Sagittarius is. Somebody you consider like family, somebody you once thought was family. The Ten of Cups came out in the reverse, so this person may not even be a part of your family. It may not be a family member, I don't know, but this is somebody coming back around that knows something. Okay? And they trying to be nice and shit. They trying to get something off their chest because they feel guilty, because and maybe they do feel guilty because now they realize the error of their ways, but at the same token, really, like I like to say a lot of times people would carry that guilt to their grave if your ass would have went to your grave, or would have been stuck behind bars for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they already know. So what are we learning here? The final message here is that if you know something, say something. If you know that there's something that you can say or contribute that will help somebody, prevent somebody from meeting an ending, going to prison for a long ass time, or going to jail, period. Or if there's something that you can say that will help somebody, and it doesn't, and mind you, if you can, something that's selfless. Don't look at what's in it for me. If I say this, what can I get from it? Well, then fuck it. You might as well keep it. But then karma will be coming to knock at your door because you're being a fucking selfish nigga or bitch. If you can say something here, and we've all made mistakes where we look back and like, damn, I probably should have said something. You damn right. Damn right. I was thinking about that yesterday. Like, there were times that I probably should have opened up my mouth and said something. So I got to know that built up some type of karmic debt for me to clear out. But I cleared that shit out. Fuck that. We know better. We do better. A lot of times you'd be surprised why people didn't say something. It's because they were a part of it. Some people don't speak out because of fear. That's different. Okay? I don't know how the universe looks at that though. I don't know. That's not what my job. I don't know. But a lot of times people did not say something is because they were a part of it or they were benefiting from it. Until they can't benefit. A lot of times people benefit off of our suffering. A lot of times people benefit off of our off of the damage that's being done to us. They're benefiting while we're going through it. And so then when we come out of that, they know there's no benefit for them anymore. Isn't that sick? So now people want to feel guilty now. Do not focus on where you have been. Focus on where you are headed. Confirmation, baby. And whoever this bitch is, fuck that bitch. Tell that bitch to kiss your ass. Go find somebody else to tell it to. You feel me? That's what I would say. That doesn't sound very saint-like. That doesn't sound very saint-like. I didn't say I was a motherfucking saint, did I? It's not very saint-like for people to know certain things that and participate in a lot of bullshit either, is it? Okay? I'm not here to teach people how to be no saint. I'm not here to teach people shit. But I'm damn sure not here to teach people how to be a fucking saint. I'm just giving messages, and I'm just giving my perspective on what I'm picking up on and what I'm intuitively reading. You feel me? So dumbass out here with that dumbass shit. You don't nobody remember. You don't owe anybody anything, and a lot of us got discernment. A lot of us understand certain things. You know who you're gonna be able to pick up on it. You should be. I'm gonna tell you the number one way that you're gonna be able to pick up on it is if a person comes and says to you, "I need to talk to you," or I there was something that I could have done. Well, they didn't do it. Simple as that. You didn't do it. You didn't do it. No hard feelings, but kiss my ass. It's kind of like, okay, this is the last analogy I'm giving, and I'm getting the fuck up out of here. You feel me? It's kind of like you have a whole house full of shit that you need to move. You've asked it. Everybody knew that you needed to move. You may have even asked people, and they got there. I can't help, blah, 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 blah. But you got people that watched you move all your shit out of your apartment by yourself into a truck or into a car. However you moved your stuff, you did it alone. And then you finally move your stuff into this nice big place. You get everything, and then you got people, what you doing? Can I come over? No, bitch, you can't come over. No hard feelings. You didn't help me. That's cool. I'm not even mad about it because I took care of it myself. But you're not finna come up in here and lounge. You're not finna come up in here and chill. No. Fuck you. Respectfully. But get the fuck away from my door. Because they're only coming around after you did all the work. See, that 9 of Wands energy is you doing all the work. You making it through all the tough times, all the attacks. You did that by yourself. Of course, with the divine. But you know, when I say by yourself, I'm talking about without the help of any of these people that are now coming back around and want to tell you how they fucked up or they wish that they should have said something. Well, wishing they could have said something did not help you. Or them realizing, I know I should have said something. Well, you should have, but you didn't. I'll take the lesson. You ain't shit. You take the lesson. You should do better next time by somebody else because I'm not giving you another opportunity to not say something. We both learned lessons here. I learned how to be stronger by myself without the help of any of you motherfuckers. And y'all learned that y'all should have did the right thing and you didn't. You can't have it both ways. Not no more. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, motherfucker. Okay? I mean that shit. And a lot of times, too, what people got to understand, I look at things from a very realistic, what the fuck would you tell your kids? I ain't nobody's motherfucking kid. Well, then maybe if you took that comment like that, then yes, you are. You're immature and you need to grow the fuck up. Okay? A lot of you motherfuckers is walking around doing dumb, ignorant shit because you wasn't raised right. Like, for real. So go play with your mammy or your daddy, nigga. That's what I just heard. Alright, Uncle Savage is out. Got my messages out for today. We're going to figure out some other shit to do today. I got a lot of shit I got to do. 7:57 on the clock. Hey. Alright, y'all. I'm your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. Thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I might be back later. I might not be. Okay? But I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. And remember, you grow, I grow, I grow, you grow, we grow together. It's always love and light around this bitch. It's always take it easy. I love you to the moon and back. Deuces.